Well, shit. Didn't think I'd be talking about erectile dysfunction today, but here we are. So before we jump into that, though, let me just remind everybody that I'm out traveling this week, so I'm not in the studio. I'm not home, not able to be on camera. So I'm just doing my best to squeeze out some content while I'm traveling. So, it's a bit rough, but I'm doing my best here. Today we're jumping right into the news. We're not gonna fuck around with any compilations or anything like that, so don't worry about it. We're going to talk about Amber Heard and Johnny Depp today because they're back in the news. That's right, they're back. Their legal battle is actually heating back up because they are now both appealing the verdict, and Amber Heard's lawyers are claiming that Johnny Depp suffers from erectile dysfunction, and that condition may have actually contributed to his alleged bottle rape of his ex-wife. Yeah, in case you forgot, Amber Heard alleges that Johnny Depp raped her with a broken glass vodka bottle. Don't buy it. But regardless of all that bullshit, newly unsealed court papers revealed that Amber Heard's team raised the impotence allegation in a March 28th motion detailing often embarrassing evidence that they wanted to present at the live-stream defamation trial in Virginia that began the following month. Elaine Bredhoff says, quote, "Though Mr. Depp would rather not disclose his erectile dysfunction conditions, because who would? The fuck? Such condition is absolutely relevant to sexual violence." No, it's not. What? What? You're saying because some guys can't get it up that they're more prone to attack somebody sexually or with violence? That's nah. I'm not buying that. I mean, maybe some people, but that's not it's not a thing. I don't think that's a thing. I mean, fortunately, I'm well endowed, but Anyway, they say including Mr. Depp's anger and use of the bottle to rape Amber Heard. Yeah, so in case you guys forgot, Amber Heard alleges that Johnny Depp raped her with a glass vodka bottle, which I find very hard to believe. Amber Heard, who's 36, testified at the trial that Depp, 59, had penetrated her with a Maker's Mark bottle in a drug-fueled rage in 2015 in Australia, where he was on location filming the Pirates of the Caribbean movie. Now, I was in the courtroom when she was crying hysterically and told the jurors that Depp dragged her across a floor of broken glass, then bent her over a bar and repeatedly thrusted a bottle inside of her during what she described as a 3-day hostage situation or some shit. She was like, "I thought he was punching me. I felt this pressure. I felt like this pressure on my pubic bone and stuff." Yeah, she said something like that. I don't know. She's like, I didn't know if the bottle he had inside me was broken or not, but I didn't go to the doctors or anything. Fuck it. I was fine. It felt good. Seriously, Amber Heard didn't seek any kind of medical treatment after this alleged violent sexual assault. The article reads, Mr. Depp's erectile dysfunction makes it more probable that Mr. Depp would be angry or agitated in encounters with Amber Heard, and that he would resort to a bottle, Bredhoff wrote in the motion, adding that Depp took Cialis pills for his impotence. What? Okay, who cares? Who cares if he's taking Cialis, Viagra, Molly? It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter if his dick is working or not. I don't think that is... Did you ever think maybe he's just not turned on by you, Amber? Maybe he just was so repulsed by you that not even your naked body could get him up? I don't think this was a Johnny problem. I think this was a you problem. He was taking Cialis so he could get it up to keep fucking you against his better judgment, in my opinion. Johnny Depp's lawyers called the attempt to admit records of the condition at trial nothing more than pure harassment, which is exactly what it is. The unsealed court papers also included a deposition Heard gave alleging that Depp sexually assaulted her when he became frustrated that he could not rise to the occasion in the bedroom. And back when Amber testified, she said, quote, "He would not be able to get an erection and would become angry with me. I call it angry sex that Johnny could not fully perform. He would throw me on the bed. He did this several times. He'd force himself on me in an angry way." Well, you call it angry sex. That's a far cry from rape, all right? That's not rape. You said you call it angry sex. Angry sex is not, that's not rape. That's not what that is. No. You see, you told your entire story of abuse to the jury, to the world. and nobody bought it. So no matter how many unsealed documents come to light about Johnny Depp, it's just not going to change the fact that no one believes you. You know, you're just trying to get out of your $10 million hole that you're in. That oh my God, Amber, this is just fucking pathetic. Anyway, of course, Johnny Depp has vehemently denied ever physically or sexually assaulting any woman, and Judge Penny Karate ultimately barred evidence of Depp's medical malady, although the jurors did see the medical record in court that listed Cialis as one of the actor's medications, so the jury did see that he was taking Cialis. Why that fucking matters, I don't know. They're trying to say guys that can't get it up are angry and violent, and that's insane, man. That's fucking insane. As Karate then ordered a trove of court papers that were unsealed on July 13th, about 6 weeks after a jury awarded Depp $10 million in damages and $5 million in punitive, as Karate then reduced the punitive damages sum to $350,000, which is the maximum allowed under Virginia law. The panel rejected Amber Heard's claims that Johnny Depp had sexually and physically assaulted her on numerous occasions, finding that the London Fields actress had defamed him by referring to herself as a victim of abuse in a Washington Post op-ed. The 7-member jury threw Amber Heard a small bone, though, giving her a $2 million one single claim in her countersuit, but the verdict was, on the whole, a sweeping victory for Johnny Depp. But even though Johnny Depp had a landslide sweeping victory over Amber Heard, it seems that both sides have since announced that they're appealing the verdict, and representatives for Depp and for Amber Heard's team so far have declined to comment further on this developing story. So we're just going to have to buckle up, man, and just kind of sit tight and see what happens. Get your popcorn, get your marijuana, get your whatever makes you happy. I don't know. But to go back to Amber Heard's claim that Johnny Depp's erectile dysfunction might somehow have been a motivation for sexual and violent abuse is insane, first and foremost. But secondly, his lawyers argued back, saying that it was an attempt to embarrass Johnny Depp, and accused Amber Heard of trying to create a, quote, circus and take this trial down a number of unnecessarily salacious rabbit holes. Just trying to distract. These all would have been distractions. Like, that would have been the headline. Oh, Johnny Depp can't get it up. You know what I mean? Like, that would have been the headline, and it just would have been salacious, and it's not relevant to the trial or to her case at all. It's just not. But, you know, to play devil's advocate, on the other side, Amber Heard's lawyers fought back against Depp's team in an attempt to submit into evidence irrelevant personal matters, including nude photos of the Aquaman actress. All right, so there was some nude photos of Amber Heard, and we were, you know, maybe gonna see them on those screens in the courtroom, but we didn't, because the point is, erectile dysfunctions, nude photos of Amber, it none of that fucking matters. None of it's important. It's just not. They say the irrelevant matters also include his team's claims centered on Amber's brief stint as an exotic dancer years before she met Mr. Depp. Mr. Depp attempting to frivolously and maliciously suggest or imply that Miss Heard was at one time an escort. Well, she probably fucking was. She's like, come on. Like, that's not a surprise. Like, she looks like a stripper. What she looks like. She doesn't look like an actress at all. She looks like a fucking stripper. Anyway, Amber Heard's lawyers also claimed that Depp's side was trying to bring up Amber and her sister Whitney's past romantic relationships and use the death of Amber's friend, which occurred when she was a teenager, against her. Well, you know, I'm pretty sure she was responsible for that. Yeah, I think she had a huge hand in the death of her friend. Not that it was intentional, but I think that could have been something that maybe would have shed some new light on Amber's character, on who she is as a person. I mean, you know, she was in a serious accident. A friend died. She's a stripper or an escort or whatever. That shows you the kind of character she is. I get it. Some women need to pay their way through college and support their kids, but that's not Amber. Okay, she didn't have any kids to support. She just was a slut, and I think that shows you who she is, and that it seems likely that she's out for the money. You know what I mean? I think those bits of evidence could have been crucial, but at the end of the day, Johnny won. You know, he won. So whatever he does moving forward, nothing bad is going to happen to Depp. Nothing bad. Oh yeah, and then Marilyn Manson, he sent a text to Johnny Depp in 2016, allegedly saying something like, "I got an Amber 2.0," and then like another text said, "Lindsay just pulled an Amber on me. Please delete." So, anyway, I don't see why that was important or needed to be brought up in court. It didn't need to be brought up in court. This is just stupid. I mean, oh, well, you're offended that you got labeled as an Amber. You know what I mean? I guess Amber's the new Karen and people get offended. And Johnny Depp replied to his text message by saying, I've been reading a lot of material on that and like sociopathic behavior, and it's fucking real. Like my ex is a goddamn textbook sociopath, and yeah, she is a textbook sociopath. I'm glad he started to do some research. I'm sure somebody in his life was like, yo, Amber's a sociopath. Just do a little bit of research. Just Google sociopath and look at the characteristics of a sociopath. And he did. And he had a revelation that he was married to a sociopath, a gold-digging, narcissistic sociopath. But anyway, that's all I really got to say on the topic. You know, Amber Heard's a slut. Not surprised she was a stripper. I kind of wish I was back in the studio so I could pull out the blonde wig and the barn witch claws and give you a little intro skit. But yeah, maybe I'll do that next week. It might be a little too late by then, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. I do appreciate you. I appreciate the view. And please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to get inside your head, know what you're thinking. And as always, this channel is completely demonetized, like it's demonetized as fuck, and not getting that back. So if you want to help support the channel in any way, shape, or form, please consider going to my CashApp, my Patreon, or my merch store and donating as little as $1 a month. It goes a long way. Yeah, this has been fun. Stay Darth.
I need you to come with me to Atlantis.
Running down into the spring that's coming on. Can you hear me? Are you alone now? Are you alone now? Do you fear me? Are you